Hello friends, it's Kristie Marcotte. In today's video, I'll be using Honeybee Stamp's Lovely Layers Sunflower Honey Cut die set. Tulips are my absolute favorite flower, but next it's sunflowers. And this set is so much fun and super easy to use. I'll also be using Honeybee Stamp's Inside Kindness stamp and coordinating honey cut die set. This is also a favorite of mine. Lots of great sentiments that you can use year round. The sentiment I'll be using on all of my cards is just wanted to stop and say hello. I always like to have a good hello sentiment. For pattern paper, I'm using the Harvest Festival collection. This is an older collection and it is being retired, so if you want to pick it up, I would suggest not waiting. It's currently on sale, so now's a great time to pick that up. Another die set I'll be using is the Deckle Edge A2 set. And I will have links provided in the description box for most of the products I use in this video. So let's go ahead and get started with card design number 1. I selected this lovely teal leaf pattern paper for the background, used the largest size of the Deckle Edge die to cut that out. For the very background of the card, I'm using some white shimmer cardstock, and you'll only see the very outside edge since most of it will be covered up with the pattern paper. All of my cards in this video are American Standard A2 size, 5.5 inches by 4.25 inches. I've cut out all 3 layers for the sunflower, and I want to add just a little extra ink to the outside edge. I'm using the Sauna ink color from Catherine Pooler, and I'm doing all the inking on a mini stencil mat from Waffle Flower. This is my favorite mat for stenciling or doing any kind of ink blending. This is the mini size, but they also sell a larger size. Next, I'll stamp out the sentiment. I am using my mini MISTI just to make sure I get a good solid impression, and the ink color I'm using is S'mores from Catherine Pooler. Once I have that stamped out, I'll use the coordinating honey cut die to cut it out. Then I'll put some thin foam strips on the back side, and these are from Honeybee Stamps. And to get that really narrow strip, I did cut one of them in half. So now it's time to assemble my sunflower. I have 2 leaves and also the very center of the sunflower. For liquid adhesive, I'm using Honeybee Stamp's Precision Tip Glue. I also have the glue holder. Just to add a little extra dimension to the flower, I'm using my fingers and curling up the petals. And I'm also not putting any of the liquid adhesive on the back side of the petal. I'm only putting it in the very center. When you're layering the 3 pieces together, look for one similar spot. Whenever I use the sunflower die set, there are 3 petals that are bunched together, and that's the area I look for on all 3 pieces, and I know I'll layer them correctly. All of the petals that'll be showing once everything's layered together will have that lovely edge detail. Next, I'll add the 2 center pieces, and they also have that fun edge detail. Before adding my sunflower to the card, I'll first attach the leaves, and I did put some foam dimension on the very tip of each of the leaves. Then I used some liquid adhesive on the bottom portion of the leaves. I'll adhere both of those in place, then put liquid adhesive on the back side of the sunflower and adhere it in the lower left-hand corner. Before attaching the sentiment, I want to add some gold watercolor splatter to the background. So I have everything set up in my little splatter box. It is definitely not fancy, but it works well for me so I don't get paint all over my craft table. Once the paint has dried, I can add my sentiment in the upper right-hand corner. Then to finish off the card, I'll add a few gem stickers around the sentiment and also 2 of them in the lower left-hand corner. And these are from the Harvest Festival collection, so they match the paper beautifully. So there is my finished card, and I did end up making a total of 10. I used 5 different pattern papers for the background. All of them have the same card design and feature the beautiful yellow sunflower. But it was fun to use different pattern papers for the background for a little different look for each card. Fall is right around the corner, so I was really in the mood to use some beautiful fall papers. And I've had this paper collection in my stash probably since it was released, so it was nice to pull that out to start using some of it up. I do have one more card to share using the same Lovely Layers sunflower set, but this time the sunflowers are going to be pink. And I'll let you in on a little secret. The day this video is posting is actually my birthday. When I saw I was on the Honeybee Stamp schedule to post a video on my birthday, I knew I had to do something featuring pink since it is my favorite color. So I have 2 more sunflowers, this time in pink. I used 3 different shades of pink cardstock. I also added that little bit of ink to the tips of the petals. For the background of the card, I have some white cardstock, and I used the Swirling Leaves Pierced A2 cover plate die. Also added that pretty gold splatter to the background. And I layered that background piece on some dark brown cardstock. I put a small piece of foam dimension on the very tip of the leaves, and then liquid adhesive on the bottom portion. I have 2 of the leaves in the upper left-hand corner, 1 of the leaves more in the lower right-hand corner. The pink sunflower in the lower left-hand corner I glued down using liquid adhesive, but the other sunflower I did pop it up using some thin foam squares. I'm adding the same sentiment, and I did pop this up with some foam dimension. Then to finish off the card, I'll add some white gem stickers. And these are from the Sweet on You gem sticker set, which is also being retired. Many of the original gem sticker sets are currently being retired, so now is a great time to pick those up. Now here's another look at the 12 cards I made using Honeybee Stamps Lovely Layers Sunflower Honeycut die set. Their lovely layered die sets are some of my favorites. They're so easy to use, and the end results are always stunning. If you are interested in any of the products I used in this video, I do have links provided in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.